But what about China? What about the people living there? How is the government handling the crisis in China? With hospitals flooded and medical supplies running out, Beijing is doing what it does best: control the narrative. Our next report tells you how China is expending its energy in telling the world that all is well when it clearly isn't.
These pictures are from a story filed by the Chinese state broadcaster. It features a cleaner who works in a hospital in Hubei, one of the worst affected provinces in China.
My family often quarreled with me. How much do you earn every month? What if you bring the virus back? What if you lose your life? I said I am not afraid. Many young doctors and nurses are here working side by side with me.
If you were to scan the Chinese state media, it is filled with similar stories. Tales of China's heroic fight against the virus. The spin masters in Beijing are busy doing what they do best: dictate the narrative. More propaganda clips feature the hospital that was built in a matter of days. Another story shows an officer checking the stock of medicines at this newly built facility. Chinese officials claim that this new hospital is ready to fight the outbreak.
We now have all the medicines for patients with the new disease, including drugs for anti-infection, antivirus, biological products and emergency drugs. We have assigned drug cabinets for management by special personnel so that medicine distribution can be managed effectively to better serve the patients.
But the fact is, China is struggling. Hospitals in Wuhan are overcrowded. Medical supplies are running out and doctors are overworked. On Monday, officials admitted that there is now a shortage of masks in China. China has shut down several cities. Many factories were shut for days. The shutdown has impacted production of medical supplies as well.
We define the supply of masks as a state of tight equilibrium. In the broad picture currently, to resume the cycle of production will still take a little time.
Officials say there are more than 17,000 confirmed cases, but researchers in Hong Kong say the figures could be as high as 75,000. Layers of bureaucracy are slowing down the response time. In Hong Kong, hundreds of doctors went on a strike. They want Hong Kong's borders with mainland China to be completely closed. Authorities have shut most of the border crossings, but doctors say these measures are not enough.
The outbreak in mainland China is very big. The outbreak is already very severe in mainland China. If we don't shut down the border for mainland China, the community outbreak in Hong Kong would happen very soon, as we expect. So we hope the government could act faster, could act as soon as possible to shut the border.
A government order issued in mainland China could have triggered the fears in Hong Kong. This order, issued last month, asked patients showing mild symptoms to go home and resort to self-quarantine. This decision might compel those who are sick to travel to other cities for treatment. The disease could spread to even more cities. Beijing is unable to contain the outbreak. It should stop the propaganda and ask the global community for help. Bureau Report, WION World is One.